People speak of wounds that leave marks on the skin, but some kinds of violence destroy you within. No bruises to show, no blood left behind, just a soul torn apart, little piece after piece in the mind. I gave you my trust, my name, all my years, believing we build love, not drown in my fears. At first there was warmth, or something close to it. Then your eyes turned cold and the darkness began to hit. You learned all my weaknesses, studied every scar, then used them like weapons to tear me apart. Every word carried poison, disguised as the truth. You knew where to strike deep without visible wounds. In front of the world you were gentle and kind, while I became unstable in everyone's eyes. You turned family and friends slowly against me, breaking my voice down piece by piece patiently. Then came the children, the silence they carried whenever I appeared, like loving their father had become something feared. And no court in this world can measure that pain, watching your own child pull slowly away. I spent nights alone in an empty cold room, staring up at the ceiling, swallowed by gloom, feeling condemned before speaking a word. Because when men are hurting, they're rarely heard. I carry my pain like a cross through the fire, in silence, because men are told not to tire. Not allowed to break, not allowed to fall, even when words slowly poison the soul. You wanted me broken, erased from the light, lost in the darkness with nothing to fight. But deep in the abyss, one ember survived, a spark that refused to surrender and die. And that little flame kept calling my name, when everything in me was begging for change. Yeah, the accusations came endlessly, sharp as knives, and the more I defended myself, the guiltier I'd seem in their eyes. You turned our memories into ashes and hate, destroyed every good thing we were meant to save. I lost time, money, direction, and peace, but the worst was my children growing distant from me. Missed birthdays, cold glances, unfamiliar eyes, as though a father's love simply fades out with time. I felt so low I no longer knew who I was, exhausted from fighting the lies who become. Then one morning I finally understood I could survive without you, but not lose myself for good. So I stopped begging for your approval to breathe, and rebuilt my whole life far away from your grief. Every scar became proof that I made it alive. Every fall taught my soul how to survive.
I don't want a love built on power and fear,
or a bond where suffering,
here bond where suffering keeps someone near.
to love someone truly is not to control, it's facing the storm side by side as a whole. One day I'll meet a woman sincere, someone who listens, and instead of feeding on fear, a woman who knows love is never a war, but two souls holding each other when life becomes hard. With her there'll be no manipulation or lies, no hidden abuse behind sweet disguise. Only respect, trust, and courage enough to walk through this life when the road becomes rough. And for that woman, yes, I'd give all of me, because after destruction you learn what love means. The value of presence, of hands reaching through when your whole world collapses around you. You thought you would destroy forever the man I became, but suffering taught me to rise through the pain, more aware, more strong, and never again confusing true love with fear. All alone. Some wounds can't be seen with the eyes, but they exist, and surviving that kind of violence is already a victory.